Hi, this is Artie Isaac. It's December 10th, 2019. I'm here in Columbus, Ohio, and I'm speaking with Kristen Schmidt, who is a Vistage member, longstanding, beloved member of her group, a trusted advisor. And Kristen is emerging as a speaker in Vistage. I thought folks might want to get to know her. So, Kristen, hello. Tell us about you.
I'm a Michigander, raised and have been living in Columbus, Ohio since 2001. The first half of my career was actually in educational publishing, primarily in various sales leadership roles, um, through which time I had a great run, built some wonderful teams, met some fantastic people, and just in a wonderful industry. Um, During that time, as I said, I had a wonderful run, but sort of came to my, okay, what's next? It's been a great first half. What am I going to do for the second? And looked at what were the things that I loved about what I had done over the years, primarily coaching, mentoring, developing people. And so that's where I wanted to live. And as a result, have pursued a couple of coaching certifications and continuing to grow in that capacity as well as a speaker and facilitator.
Tell us about your topic. What do you talk about? How does it inform people?
Yes. So the title of my talk is Your Best Team. And it's basically born of the need to attract and retain top talent, which is becoming increasingly challenging and important in this day and age. So I basically start with how the leader is the foundation and who they are and what they bring to work each day and why that's just foundational for everything else that happens. So what does that mean? How we manage ourselves in terms of our energies, our physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual selves, and keeping those things in alignment, knowing when to grow and stretch, knowing when to rest, and really being in tune with ourselves so that we know how we're acting at work and how we're impacting others' lives. Secondarily, and then from there, it kind of looking at our team as individuals and where are the vulnerabilities, where are the opportunities to accelerate and move faster, and what are the specific actions that we can take on the individual level to help people become their very best. And then finally, what are the implications for the greater good in terms of work environment? And what are the tweaks that we can make to our work environments in terms of things like onboarding, training, mentoring, community, all of those sorts of things so that people feel more connected to more parts of the organization and really feel propelled to move forward and be all in.
What's a piece of content that you find particularly effective or uh, enjoyable? Teach me something here.
Yeah, there are a couple things. I think first of all, it's when we talk about physical health, it's really easy to get focused on, okay, yeah, I'm supposed to eat right, I'm supposed to exercise, those types of things. But we actually talk some about sleep and our chronotypes and how operating in alignment with our internal clocks, we're going to be that much more effective. And a lot of people don't really have this awareness or work with it. And when we're able to do that, it really helps us with our professional effectiveness. And then secondarily, we also talk about within the mental energy section about time blocking and prioritization. But we take it to a much deeper level. So I know everyone, ad nauseum, you hear about, oh, the importance of managing your time and making lists and that sort of thing. But really taking it from big picture, what's everything I want to get done or need to get done in the upcoming undetermined amount of time, to what is it this week and how do I prioritize those things? And then how do I then look at each of those in terms of what they do to my energy level? Do they energize me? Are they neutral, or do they drain me of what I've got? And how do we structure our days with specific tasks at certain times so that we take full advantage of all of that?
generally it sounds like it's around personal effectiveness and team leadership based on that personal effective. Is that right?
Yes, yes.
Great.
But I think it's delivered in such a way with stories and a lot of brainstorming and discussion within the group that although there's a lot in there, it's pretty easily contextualized and people are able to take it and run with it.
How do you want people changed at the end of the session?
Self-awareness in terms of where the opportunities on a personal level with individuals in the organization and then within the organization, and then taking one or two things, because if everything's an emphasis, nothing's an emphasis, right? Taking one or two things that they're ready to implement the next day, whether it be, okay, you know what, I'm going to go off, I'm going to take 2 minutes to breathe before I have that difficult conversation, so I'm in a neutral place. Or if it's, you know what, I'm not sure, that guy, something might be going on there, and I need to have this conversation, and here are the questions that I'm going to ask him next week. So very actionable, whether it be on the personal level, you know, individual relationships, or across the board in the organization.
Anything else that I didn't ask that you think we should talk about?
I just think the session's a lot of fun, and it's tackling some, you know, kind of heavy topics, but we really try to do it in a way that there's a lot of aha moments, and it's really fun and laughs and all that good stuff.
Great. Thanks for offering your teaching to Vistage members, and I expect you'll get some calls.
Thank you.